So looking at enzyme-rich, there are 8 of the essential enzymes, dietary enzymes, digestive enzymes in here, as well as trace minerals, superoxide dismutase, which is another high antioxidant source in the body, pumpkin seed, chia seed, and sesame seed. Do you know the highest, most concentrated source of calcium is sesame seed? Just it's dang hard to eat that much sesame seed to get good calcium from it, but it's a very high source of calcium. Folks, we're going to go back to the bottom section of the ingredients in Revive, and then I'm going to go through the other products very quickly because we've already laid a foundation for many of them. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's start at the, we were talking about the enzyme-rich mineral blend. Here are some of the enzymes that are useful in digesting your food properly. Amylase. Amylase breaks down starches. Cellulase breaks down the cell walls of food. Protease, what would you think? Protease, protein. Lactase breaks down the sugars found in dairy, the milk sugar, lactose. Lipase, lipids or fats, oils. The enzyme to break those down is lipase. Maltase breaks down the sugars from grains. Bromelain breaks down brome. Just wanted to see if you're paying attention. Bromelain is an enzyme, it's a digestive enzyme that comes from the green stem of the pineapple. It's been shown to be very helpful in breaking down how do I say this? I met the gentleman who was the original researcher on the discovery and the implementation of bromelain. And it was originally being used to treat burns, to help with the cells that had been killed by being burnt and breaking them down so that the body could heal. So it promoted healing and it broke apart the cell walls that were damaged. Sucrase breaks down sugar, sucrose. Okay? The ionic fulvic mineral extract. We literally use a mineral compound that is naturally occurring from an ancient seabed, which has been dry for many years. All of the organic material that went into that seabed was compressed and now gets extracted and pulverized into a very fine powder that we blend so that you're getting access to all of those minerals. You'll see them listed in detail in other products as we go through. There's a small amount of that in many of our products. Superoxide dismutase, which I told you about, is a very good antioxidant. Aloe vera leaf, you're all familiar, I think, with aloe vera. It's now in everything. But the gels themselves that come from the leaf are very soothing, very healing. So if there's any inflammation in the digestive tract, that will help to be soothing. It also has an impact on the liver as well, which is one of the purifying organs of the body. And then yucca. Yucca is that spiny plant that grows in the desert regions of the world. It's naturally high in a compound known as saponins. And saponins are natural soaps. They're natural cleansers. Okay? Vital probiotics. What is a probiotic? Where does the word come from? Pro-life. Bios, meaning life. Probiotic is a substance that promotes life. Now these are single-cell organisms. They're bacteria. And these bacteria occur naturally in the digestive tract. But when we do certain things, there are certain chemicals and particularly antibiotics, See, we have probiotics and we have antibiotics. When bacteria becomes infectious or overgrown in the body, the doctor gives you an antibiotic to kill the bacteria. Well, it doesn't kill just the bad guys, it kills everybody, most of those antibiotics. And so when you take a course of antibiotics, a good doctor will tell you you need to take yogurt after this. And the attempt is to reculture the friendly bacteria in your bowel. Now, the very interesting part about this is, in the colon, the lower 3.5 to 4 feet of the digestive tract, most of the water gets absorbed in the last 18 inches of the colon. The B vitamins get absorbed there, and many of the minerals as well. And it's these bacteria, these friendly bacteria, the probiotics, that help the body to absorb those things and still protect it from the negative or the toxic waste that's part of the lower end of the digestive tract. That's why when we are out of balance, we're not absorbing water properly, and so we either get very dry and constipated, or on the other side, we can get very loose when we're not absorbing the water, when we're dehydrating and the water is staying in the waste material and it comes out very loose. It's an imbalance, and we can help that with the probiotics. We put probiotics in many of our products because we're so deficient. We are so low on those friendly bacteria in our systems. The toxic chemicals that we breathe and that we consume as food additives and so on and so forth, very negative in that regard. And so we make a habit of adding those to it, and you'll see a whole course of friendly bacteria that are listed here. Okay? Try and find another product that has 22 probiotics in it. Very difficult. And if you do, you're going to spend a boatload of money to buy that many probiotics. Not with us. We put in enough in order to reculture the system, and to do it a couple of times a day. If you're using the live product or the Revive product, it's going to help to reculture the system and keep it going. It's a daily supplement of probiotics. It's wonderful.